I have a client, Sue. Sue's mother comes to me, and we've been talking for a while. And when Sue first came to me, she was very angry, very kind of really concerned about her health, always worried about her health. And I kept seeing that her health is not as bad as she thought. And when I tried to explain to her that her health was better than she thought it was, she would argue with me. She would get upset. So I kind of backpedaled that. If she doesn't want to listen to the messages from the soul, her mother, grandmother, and her father come through often for her. And she could never believe that her mother would be there, because her mother hated her mother was bad to her mother was really not nice. Father wasn't around. Turns out that the souls told me that the mother kind of chased the father away and didn't want him to even interact with Sue. Sue didn't know this until after he passed, and she found out. They found letters and pictures that he took from afar, kind of like a stalker, but he really wasn't a stalker. He just wanted to be a part of Sue's life. Okay, Sue's mom was struggling with some severe depression. Also, there was a little bit of schizophrenia in there as well. She was, afraid. She just didn't. It wasn't that she was treating Sue poorly. She couldn't help herself. And I tried to get that point across to Sue. Sue could never understand it. And I told her, I said, Sue, once we cross over, by the way, all the hate, all the anger, that doesn't exist over there. There's like joy, peace, solitude, compassion over there. Okay, and her mother was here to tell her, to try and let her know what her life was like, and apologize to Sue in a way that souls apologize. Sometimes they'll say, I'm sorry, but that's really not usually the way. They'll do things to show me, okay? So we finally got Sue, after several years, to start to understand that they do change over there. She could not, very intelligent woman, could not understand how they change over there. Well, they do. And now we finally got Sue to accept her mother's advice. Sue is no longer as paranoid about her health, as she's starting to make progress. She's starting to feel like, yeah, she's a lot healthier than she thought she was. She's also losing her anger. And let me tell you, when you're brought up in that situation as a young child, with a mother who couldn't interact with you because of her mental illness. And by the way, mental illness is forgiven over there. If somebody's downright evil, like a serial killer or something, no. That's not a mental illness. That's just a psychotic issue. And if you have a chance to fix it, you don't. You go to the dark and you don't come out. I just want to make that clear, because there is a difference from what I'm talking about. Now Sue is starting to lose her anger. She's starting to find a way to enjoy her life more. She's not carrying that load of a mother who hated her, a mother who was evil to her. She's starting to understand, and she's starting to actually grasp, and this was a battle, that the souls do leave that anger and hate here. It's all gone, okay? And the more she accepts it, and the more you accept it, and accept it, and you find the joy to life, and understand you don't have to carry that burden that you've been carrying around about a mother that hated you. That all starts to get released from here. And it's important to release that. Okay? It's not easy, man. That's not what I'm saying. It's hard. But you got to work on that, not for those that have passed, but for yourself. Do you understand? You can't live a life of anger. You can't live a life in the past and feel as though what was done to you was something you'll never get over. Yeah, it's tough, but if you just look at it a little differently, it's lessons. If you look at it as lessons, it makes you who you are today. Allow that to have you grow into a person that you are today, or can be today, and you can be that person. You'll be a lot better off. You will find more joy in life. You will be more hopeful, and you'll be a lot happier. So why not? Why don't you deserve it? Because you do. Why not? Just keep saying, why don't I deserve it? Well, I do. I deserve it. Anyway, folks, try to remember that. Try to remember that to leave the past in the past. Don't live in the past. I've spoken about that before. okay? And let it stay there and move on. Look at the things that happened and look how it prepared you for life today instead of how it destroyed your life and you didn't have a good life as a kid. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop carrying that. Stop holding on to that. It's not doing you any good. It doesn't change a damn thing except for keeps you stuck in a bad way. So let everything go. Find a joy. Find happiness. Find compassion because it's there. And in Sue's case, it took quite a while. But now she really does understand. Very intelligent. She couldn't understand how the souls are different over there. But they are very different. I'm telling you that right now. I see it all the time. And if somebody tells you they're not, run away from that person. Because if you're seeing somebody that does what I do, that tells you that the person is evil, still over there, run. Because they don't have any gifts. All right, guys. As usual, always remain hopeful, never hopeless. Always be optimistic, never pessimistic. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoyed family and friends, and you made it a nice, peaceful day without arguing. Bye for now. Take care.